Hi guys, how are you today? I wanted to jump on here really quickly and talk about this Jason Lee Kandi Burruss situation, people, okay? Or should I call it a situation? It's a situation at this point. It's way past a situation. It's a situation. But whatever it is, let's get to it. So, Jason Lee was interviewing Marlo on his TV show, The Jason Lee Show, which is aired on Revolt. They aired on Revolt, and then he runs reruns on Revolt YouTube and then on his YouTube. But anyway, listen. So he was interviewing Marlo, and he said that Tamar Braxton DM'd him and told him that Kandi Burruss doesn't wear real designer clothes.
Marlo does not have the fake designer clothes that Tamar said Kandi's wearing.
They said
Tamar DM me. I probably not shouldn't say this, but Tamar, I've been drinking and I'm gonna blame it on Diddy and the De Leon juice because I've been sipping. God. Tamar said that Kandi be wearing fake designer clothes.
Now, see, I have not witnessed that in front of me.
What? Really, Jason? You're really gonna put Tamar on, throw her on blast like that? Just put her on blast? Now, this forced Tamar to come out and deny these accusations. She's saying, I didn't say that. So she posted this post.
Sisters are doing.
You sing the same song?
Why does she sing the?
Didn't you sing that last time?
Okay, let's think of something else.
Not that.
Let's just not sing.
We could.
We could. We do. We sing. Okay, I'll wait till y'all finish.
Now, there's so many things I have to say, but one minor thing I wanted to point out is Tawanda's completely bald. She looks beautiful. All of the sisters look beautiful. Actually, it was good to see them all together singing. I still think about Tracy. And, you know, my heart still goes out to the family. But I hope that Tawanda is bald for fashion reasons, and she actually looks really pretty. Back to the mess. Now, in that same post, in the caption, Tamar wrote, "Healing is a real thing for me. I'm not on the phone talking about people. I'm actually praying for people and myself to do better, be better, and react better. I don't always do everything right, but that's life. And being kind to myself is forgiving myself when I have setbacks. I speak peace over every situation that has caused trauma and hurt. God can do anything." Now, there is so much more to this story that I don't think anyone's going to talk about. I feel like I'm the one that has to talk about it because you guys are just looking at this fight on the surface. It's deep, people, very, very deep. Because on the surface, you're probably thinking, Kandi didn't even do anything to this guy. He's just throwing mud at her for absolutely no reason. And Tamar, by the way, responded saying that she didn't say it. That only takes one response. She gave a second response, and this is what the second response said. "Don't make my post about some mess I don't know nothing about. I even did reality TV. I can't seem to get unstuck with this narrative." Now, Tamar, we understood where you were coming from your first post. Did we need a second post? Absolutely, because she wants to make sure that she's not involved in this mess. This mess started back probably about a year or two ago when Kandi Burruss got upset with, I would say, about 5 top big bloggers. She got upset with them because she felt that they were saying negative things about her. And for Jason Lee specifically, he called her boring. So she put him in a category of bloggers that she didn't like. And to be quite honest, I don't know why she got so upset about that. Because you're not the only housewife that bloggers talk about. Like, I think at one time or another, bloggers have talked about every single housewife. And I believe it was Bethany Frankel that had the best response. She said, never fall out with a blogger, because when you go on reality TV, this is what you signed up for. She also said that if you go back and forth as a cast member with a blogger, the blogger themselves stands to gain the most because they are using your name. She also added that when she was on reality TV, people criticized her too, and she took it like a champ.
And I took it like a champ when I was scrutinized, and, you know, they go with you in when it's happy and everything looks great, and everyone's coming with you when it goes down to the abyss in the shit pit, Slumdog Millionaire style.
Don't you like Bethany Frankel? She's speaking the truth. I really, really like Bethany Frankel. But Kandi didn't do that. She did not take the Bethany Frankel route. What she did is she went around to a group of bloggers and really started cherishing them with compliments, giving them gift baskets, and really trying to get people on her side that will only say good things about her. And I guess it worked to a certain extent, but what it didn't help is the bloggers that don't like her stop saying bad things about her. In fact, it increased. They really start developing an animosity towards Kandi. And one of them I will name, because she talked about it publicly, would be Kaya. Something happened with her and Kaya. She used to get mad because the Queen's Court used to roast her. And then one time Kaya went to a concert where Tamar was, and Kandi had Kaya, and I believe her mother was with her, kicked out of the concert. Now, I don't know about you, but Kaya is absolutely the last person's who shit list I want to be on. That girl has the gift of gag, and she will drag you for filth in a comedian way. I mean, you will be laughing the whole time. It's funny if you're the audience, not so funny if you're Kandi Burruss. Then after that, Kandi did a spoof on Kaya. As a matter of fact, she does spoofs on a lot of people she doesn't like, and this is her way of getting back at them, but disguising it as comedy. And the people that she's talking about in these spoof, they get very, very offended. And we all know when it comes to Tamar, Kandi's upset with Tamar basically because Tamar chose Carlos King over her. So she's team Carlos King. So for me, this is just another group of celebrities publicly fighting for a little bit of pub. So for me, I'm thinking Jason just mentioned Kandi's name just to get a reaction out of her. And it worked. By him mentioning her name, he's on every blog today. And so is Tamar. Tamar knows that everything she says and does is scrutinized. Don't tell me she didn't know what she was doing by responding. So this is why people are going around saying that Tamar is throwing shade at Kandi through Jason Lee, indicating that this was a setup involved to get at Kandi. Because at the root of everything, it's not that serious. Who cares if Kandi doesn't have designer clothes? Who cares? It's not that big of an issue. I really think this was just something tossed out there to get a reaction out of Kandi. But mark my words, people, this is not the end to this silly story. Kandi Burruss is going to react. She's so reactionary. She gets so upset over criticism. She's going to do something. She's going to spoof. She's going to say something behind someone's back. She'll be talking about this a couple months ago. She just doesn't let the petty stuff just roll off her shoulders. Because at the end of the day, your fans are going to rock with you no matter what other people say. So it's really unnecessary to respond. But she will respond, people. I guarantee you. She's going to spoof about it, talk about it, do something about it. It's never ending. And the point I think that she forgets is that you can't control what other people think about you. They're going to say what they're going to say. You responding only helps their popularity. I wish someone would have told me that early in the game. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section.